3, 2, 1.
So, before we start, let me ask you a question. Have you ever suppressed your feelings? Or have not talked about your problems? Or carried everything all on your own?
If yes, well then you can definitely relate to our movie for today. Let us summarize the movie, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. The synopsis of this movie. It focuses on the character named Charlie. He is shy, quiet, and awkward, yet very open to social interactions, even going to the lengths to approach seniors, which eventually led them to becoming close friends. The Perks of Being a Wallflower, in 2012, tells the story of Charlie, a quiet and lonely freshman who struggles with the loss of a friend and repressed childhood trauma. His life changes when he becomes friends with seniors Sam and Patrick, who welcome him into their circle, introducing him to new experience, music, and acceptance.
What can you say about the movie?
For me, this movie revolves around ignorance. First, ignorance we see in the movie is Charlie ignoring his own problems by distracting himself with his peers and focusing on their own problems rather than Charlie's problem. While the second ignorance we see in the movie is where Charlie is trying to heal from that trauma and trying to move on from it. And there's actually a quote that signifies the ignorance from his past or healing from his past, and it's a quote from the movie. We can't choose where we came from, but we can choose where we go from. It emphasizes ignoring the past and seeing the future and living in the present. And that's all.
And I can certainly agree that Charlie was using his friends, or it was his way of coping and an escape from his own problems. And the quote that you have said, it definitely has something that struck in my heart. Because I do believe that our past doesn't define our future. And we can change how we started, but we can change of how we'll move forward and how we go from there. And yeah. So there are some people or our feelers that ask regarding some questions with our movie.
What do you think about the thing that Aunt Helen did to Charlie? If she herself is a victim of harassment, wouldn't she better understand the feeling of being a victim?
Something to think about.
Yeah,
Why? Bakit nga ba when it should be Aunt Helen herself that would understand how it feels like. So she shouldn't have done that, right? Because she knows the experience. She knows how hard it is when it's done to them.
And I think, to add to that, I think Aunt Helen is still not healing or still not okay with that. And I think she really did not understood the pain she's doing to others because she's focusing more on herself and the anguish and the things that is done to her. So like it's kind of ignoring the effects she's doing to Charlie.
And I do believe that she's still like trapped with his own unresolved issues and everything, that somehow the past traumas with Aunt Helen, it was like a cycle now, that the harm was passed on to Charlie. And yeah, what can you say about it?
Yeah. Yes, it's like a cycle of pain and suffering.
But I think Charlie wasn't.
Actually, did a great job.
Yeah.
Like
I think it will stop from there because
I
I think Charlie was trying to heal
heal and face it.
Yes.
I think one of the biggest factors in that is Charlie having a support.
Yeah,
friends.
That helps him a lot.
During his worst times, and
he wasn't thinking negative.
Yeah.
Like he wants to become better. He wants to heal.
He wants to understand. It's not inflicting any damage to anyone to just to.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Anyway, I think it did not inflict some harm, and I think one more different thing about Aunt Helen and Charlie is that Charlie is very understanding, very empathetic around the people around him, and and that's also why he wanted to get better, to be not a burden to anyone, and there, with the support of his friends and family, eventually he healed and broke the cycle.
Will broke. We hope.
We hope.
And we think that Aunt Helen was able to do that because she herself isn't still healed from her own traumas, and that there's this maybe mental issues that she has to heal from, and she has to actually talk the problem to herself rather than ignoring in a negative way.
Like she's just saying I'm okay now.
Yeah.
Or, like
Yeah.
she's ignoring it.
It was like all the anger, the feelings. It was
Yeah.
trapped,
It was
trapped
trapped.
all
Yeah.
inside her.
Indeed.
Yeah, that made her to
Mhm.
actually do such thing to Charlie,
Yeah.
which isn't actually good because she may be feeling her feelings may be valid, but
Valid.
the action it
The
doesn't
action
justify.
does not
Yeah,
justify.
it's not
Yeah. Those feelings just trapped and
Yeah.
eventually boom.
So I think Aunt Helen should actually resolve it her own.
Mm. And that's what we think about the answer.
Well, I think that's everything we can talk about the comment. Well, you have something to say
Nothing.
or a question.
I just hope na you may you may take some lessons from us
Yes.
or learn from us through our experience and try be a better person and always think positive.
Oh, actually, do you know the quote that this quote like it was the thing that really touched my heart or it got me thinking. There was this quote in the movie like we accept the love that we think we deserve.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
What can you say? Like a minimal thoughts about it. I think it was
Ah.
actually a great way of
Yeah. It's like there's some like sense of self-worth in there.
Yes.
Like the more we think of ourselves
It's like
lower,
perception.
perception, and it's the one that we have to accept. The love we accept is based on our self-worth.
Like we justify the love by what we think. If we think negatively, like we think that we're not worth this love, even though we are worth deserving of that love. Well, we are somehow accepting, lesser love or
Yeah,
what you
lesser
call
love.
that.
And we're so deluded in that idea
Yes.
to the point that sometimes we're hurt and we still accept that love. We still
yes,
accept that
yes.
love and
Oh, it was-
tolerate it.
Yes, yes. I think it was Sam
Yeah,
in the
some-
movie.
Yeah, some.
Who was the one. Charlie asked the professor about
yeah.
it, and the professor responded that, and I was like,
Mm.
oh my god,
And
people actually is
yeah.
going through that.
And like it's really evident that Sam is not having a really faithful relationship.
Oh yeah, we're not
Yeah.
gonna. We shouldn't. I think
We
shouldn't
shouldn't talk about
tackle
that.
about it.
That's another
anymore. Yeah.
issue. Pero yeah.
Yeah.
I think she just accepted it because she thinks she deserves it. But I think she deserves more, honestly.
Yeah, I do think.
I think we all do deserve more.
So it's all about in the thinking. It's all
The
about
thinking.
in our minds that it affects our way of loving because we just think we don't deserve that love,
Mm.
so we accept
Yeah.
the less love or whatever.
Kept stuff, and we're kept free.
But we are much more, or we are much worth it
Ah.
than what we think.
Yeah.
And actually, it's like somehow connected to the quote that we can't love others if we can't love ourselves.
Indeed.
Yeah, because I think if you love yourself, you know what you're worth.
Yeah.
You know that I shouldn't be disrespected like this and that. I shouldn't tolerate this, like
Yes.
because you know that even you to yourself, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do such things.
Mm.
That you wouldn't let other people hurt you or do things that you wouldn't even do to yourself. So I think that it should start actually from within. That you should actually love yourself fully in order to let others love you and in order to love others as well.
Yes. I think to add to that, I think we shouldn't adjust to the love we receive.
Yes.
I think we should know the love we deserve. We should know what our worth is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's it. I do believe that to all feelers that is listening right now, that eventually you'll feel love the way you're supposed to be.
Yes.
Or I hope
Yeah.
that
Get there's
you all what do you call this?
Mm.
You'll get the love that you give.
Yeah.
Because some people give so much love
Mm.
that what they receive isn't in the same level, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I do hope that
reciprocated.
everyone
Yeah.
gets the love what they give and what they deserve. So that's all I think
Yes,
our
that's
podcast
all.
for today, our episode for today.
Yes,
And I
very
think it was a
meaningful.
nice talk.
Yeah, very meaningful.
Yeah.
If you ask me.